Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I have a bit of a news roundup for you about Delta Force. They tweet a lot of stuff all the time, so I'm kind of just putting everything in one video. So let's jump right into things. If you enjoy the content or if you want to follow Delta Force, definitely subscribe to the channel. I also stream every single day at twitch.tv/enders. First link in the description. Massive thank you to all of the new subscribers, by the way. This has been my best month in a very, very long time. So welcome to the channel if you're a new sub. Tell me if you're a new sub. Tell me what you want to see about Delta Force in the comment section. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I see you asking about weapon builds. They are coming. Trust me. The first thing we're going to go over is an interview with Delta Force's developers. This interview is by Video Gamer article, and it has to do with Delta Force promising a lot of content, ladies and gentlemen. 8 maps in the first year as part of the, quote, long-term commitment to the fans of Delta Force. The game director, Ricky Liao, explained that, quote, there are huge plans for Delta Force at Team Jade. While the studio works on ports to Xbox, PlayStation, and even mobile, as well as the new single-player campaign remake of Black Hawk Down, at least 8 new maps are coming to the game's multiplayer mode. End quote. And of course, this is on top of other content, obviously weapons and everything else. The game director goes on to explain that these 8 new maps in the first year will be split evenly between the Extraction mode and Havoc Warfare. Obviously, I play the Havoc Warfare as my main game mode right now, but I will touch in the Extraction mode fairly soon here. But I wanted to touch on the fact that even with them adding 4 new maps to the Havoc Warfare mode, that means at the end of the year, Havoc Warfare will have 9 maps available to it. Which, if you really look at things, that's still not that many maps. Obviously, the game is free. All of this content is free, but the maps that are currently in Havoc Warfare are under some pretty massive scrutiny by players right now. I've had a lot of people in my chat call them unplayable, which is, I mean, I wouldn't agree with that, but some of them can definitely be very frustrating in certain sectors and certain areas. I find a lot of them play better on Conquest than the AD mode, so maybe some specific attention should be paid to the layouts of the attack/defense mode. Then the game director goes on to say something extremely based right here, okay? He then doubles down on the fact that Delta Force has a zero-tolerance cheater policy and calls cheaters a cancer to FPS games. I mean, absolutely based, Mr. Game Director. And this gives me a flawless segue into my next topic of this video, which is about cheating. This is pretty insane, actually. Between the release of Delta Force and December 12th, which is the day I'm recording this video, Delta Force has already banned 1,107 cheaters. Now, you can take a look at this 2 different ways, right? You can take a look at it and say, well, they banned 1,107 cheaters. That's really great. But you can also take a look at it and say, that's a lot of cheaters. Is this really a good thing? Because I have been getting DM'd by a lot of people that are playing the Extraction mode saying that they're just getting aimbotted. And I hope that those people were banned, right? Definitely. But it's going to persist. Because remember, guys, this game is free to play. And it's never going to stop, which is why combating cheaters is such an important initiative for this development team. And the last thing I'll touch on with this cheating topic is just the punishments that they're telling us they're handing out. First of all, we got permanent account bans, IP bans, hardware bans, and my personal favorite part about this entire thing is if you report anyone for like any in-game violation, whether it be cheating or something else, you actually get a message in the game if they got banned, which is, again, very based. The next topic of the video is the update that went out today, December 12th. They're doing a giveaway for 20 armament vouchers, which you can use for, like, in-game skins and rewards and stuff. There are new events. There's the Toxic Shadow event. There's the Gambler. There's the Warfare Hill of Iron event. And then there's a bit of a perplexing event, which is Shafted Showdown. This is essentially 24/7 Shafted. And if you know my opinion on Shafted, Shafted can get shafted, if you know what I mean. Then we have a couple tournaments coming up. Unfortunately, I cannot play in this European Warfare tournament. It's for like $10,000. I can't play in it. I'm super annoyed about it. Like, oh, please, dude. I want to play in it. I'm moving to Germany, man. I'm moving to Germany to play in this tournament. But thankfully, there is also a Twitch Rivals tournament, which I am hoping I will get to participate in. This is taking place on December 18th. And if I am in it, I will absolutely be streaming that. Then after this, they just go over some miscellaneous bug fixes and optimizations in this update. They actually did tweak some things on trench lines. They expanded capture areas for the objectives A, D1, and D2. They adjusted deployment rules for the attackers' wheeled tank destroyers. I believe some people were sort of abusing that. They could like spawn it before people spawned. It was kind of weird. Then they also reduced or nerfed Viren's magnetic bomb damage to the wheeled tank destroyer from 67.5 to 45. So a pretty significant damage reduction there. Viren could almost solo that vehicle just with landing both of those bombs, which is pretty insane. Then the only other thing worth mentioning is the fact that they've actually renamed a weapon in the game, which will of course make the weapon codes that I might leave in my video's description not work anymore. They renamed the Type 191 assault rifle to the CI-19 assault rifle. And I'll cap this video off with some further thoughts about playing the game. I played King of the Hill, which is the Conquest mode today for the most part, and I had a significant amount of fun in it, actually. I thought the gameplay was a lot better. Even on maps like Shafted, for instance, Conquest plays significantly better than AD, in my opinion. You just have a lot more room to breathe and to actually play the game. It feels more fair. It feels more balanced. It feels like you have just some more space to move around and actually do whatever you want to do. With that being said, the Conquest mode absolutely highlights the infantry versus vehicle balance in the game, which I would describe as sort of scorched earth. The vehicles blow you up in like 1 millisecond, and you can blow the vehicles up in 1 millisecond. It is really sort of jarring to experience at first, especially if you have a good helicopter pilot on the enemy team shooting you with its 30mm gunner, and it's just all the way up in the skybox. It can be pretty annoying. Same can be said for the tanks that are just sitting in the outskirts of the map, sort of shelling the area with HE. Funnily enough, they don't really know what they're doing, so you can kind of just walk up behind them or just burst them down with rockets if you have some squad play going on. But other than the vehicle experience, I would say Conquest or King of the Hill mode is definitely a better experience overall than the AD. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have not come to the Twitch stream, consider it. I stream every single day. People have been coming in saying they've been watching my weapon build videos, and it's been really cool making builds for people on stream that ask me things. So be sure to hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel, and come by to the Twitch streams. First link in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.